Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Chelsea and this week's video is going to be something a little bit different and a little bit fun. My partner Jaden is stuck on the evening shifts all week, which means I'm responsible for my own dinners for a whole week, and we usually tag team and we also have very different food preferences. So I thought this would be a really fun opportunity for me to bring you along a week of dinner ideas. So I have made myself a little menu for the week and we're going to try some new recipes, old recipes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you do. Don't mind Wednesday. If you can hear that in the background, she is having a good old crunch on her snack. Just mind your own business. My favorite meal or just type of food is salmon. I love salmon. Jaden, he hates salmon. So yeah, we could cook different things, but like I'm not doing that. That's too much effort to cook two separate meals. We're not doing that. So me and Wednesday are having salmon for dinner. We are very excited. We are gonna make a salmon rice bowl with like some avocado, some cucumber, QP mayo, all of those wonderful things. I might even make like the little viral cucumber sliced salad. I also have planned, and look, this is subject to change because I like to eat food that I feel like eating. So on the menu this week so far, we have salmon bowls tonight, fajita chicken bowls for tomorrow, Greek bowls. I'm a big bowl girl, and to me that's just like salads or like rice-based bowls. Always got to like a protein of some sort, some fats, some carbs. Like a good balanced bowl is my favorite thing. And then we also have a steak or pasta or both, because honestly that is only 4 nights. I'm going to try to do like a whole work week worth of foods. Without further ado, it is nearly 6 o'clock and it is time to get started on dinner number 1. Dinner night 1 is served. We've got our salmon rice bowl with a little cucumber salad situation, QP mayo, and also Wednesday got a salmon dinner too. You are more than welcome to comment and tell me that my dog is too spoiled. I totally agree with you, but like she's so happy. It's her favorite dinner. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm going to enjoy this and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow evening for dinner number 2. Happy Tuesday. It is actually 1:30 in the afternoon, but we are already here for dinner number 2. I was at the studio all morning from like 6 a.m. till 1 p.m. and then I'm back at the studio tonight from 5 till 7. So it's gonna get a little bit late, and I also haven't had anything to eat yet today because I didn't have time this morning before heading into the studio. So I'm gonna make my dinner for lunch and then pack up the leftovers and have them after work as well for dinner. Today's recipe is a chicken fajita bowl. I'm very excited and honestly starving, so let's just get straight into this. Got the chicken sizzling away next to me. It's almost done, so I thought we could start building our bowl. And one of my really big hacks is when you have a recipe and you know you're going to use at least one of those ingredients again. For example, last night with the rice, I knew that a few of my dishes this week were rice-based, so I made sure to cook a fair bit so that I would be able to not have to cook rice every single day. So I've got some rice. I'm also going to add a bit of lime juice and some coriander. So now I've got a little bit of coriander lime rice. I'm going to add the capsicum and onion mix. I also want to boost up the veggie content a little bit, so I've got some of this baby spinach and rocket mix that I'm going to add on top. I reckon my chicken's done, so we're going to slice up a piece. I always slice up my chicken because, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit scared of chicken. And I made like a little fresh salsa-y sort of situation. So this has avocado, cucumber, and a little bit of fresh capsicum, and then lime juice and olive oil. Something a little fresh on top. And then I'm going to finish it off with a scoop of Greek yogurt. And then another little hack for you if you're sort of only ever cooking for 2 people or even just 1 person, Greek yogurt is a really good alternative to sour cream, because if you're like me, you don't get through a whole tub of sour cream, whereas Greek yogurt I can use for breakfast, I use in other recipes,
and I do tend to actually get through it. So I buy this instead of sour cream. It gives that same sort of sour, yogurty, creamy taste without having to buy a whole separate item for this one recipe. And that is dinner number 2, all ready to be eaten. This looks fantastic. I am starving, so I'm gonna hook into this, even though, yes, it is 2 o'clock, it's actually lunch.
Hello and happy Thursday. I did not pick up the camera and talk to you this day, but I am making some Greek style lamb wraps. So I prepped some veggies, lettuce and cucumber, made a little at-home tzatziki and cooked some pre-marinated lamb strips, popped them all into a gluten-free wrap and served it with fries, and it was very tasty. Hi, happy Friday and happy weekend. I did a really bad job of filming dinner last night, but I did include it. I will probably do a voiceover. I didn't talk to you guys at all. I also skipped Wednesday, so sorry about that, but we'll do tonight and tomorrow night to make sure that there are 5 dinners in this video. Now, if you guys have watched my weekend vlogs, you know that a Friday night is for a steak dinner and a glass of red wine. So we're gonna pour ourselves a glass, and we are making steak frites tonight. I'm making chimichurri sauce for the first time. It's gonna be a great time, so let's get into it. Also, something I have not properly mentioned in this video yet is that I am a celiac, and that means I have to eat everything gluten-free. Every recipe in this video is gluten-free and celiac safe, but if you are not gluten-free and that is not relevant for you, they can also be made normal really easily. I literally just use gluten-free swaps wherever appropriate. So for example, I might make a wrap with a gluten-free wrap. I do a lot of rice-based things. I use gluten-free soy sauce when necessary, all of those sort of things. But this dinner was so good. I was so happy with how it turned out. I have been including the recipe at the end of every single dish, so feel free to go ahead and screenshot if there are any recipes you want to try out. It's time for dinner number 5. Tonight we are making carbonara. I do cheat with my carbonara and I do it with cream, but this is a recipe that I've been making for years. It's one of Jaden's favorites. So I've just put on a pot of boiling water. We're gonna add some gluten-free spaghetti and I'll show you the rest. Let's get into it. As I mentioned, this recipe is one that I've been making for many years. For my best friend Natalie's wedding recently, her mum did her bridal shower and everyone was supposed to bring a recipe to make a little recipe book for her, which first of all, the sweetest idea of all time, and second of all, this was the recipe that I chose to put in there for her. So that just really tells you that this is my signature recipe and it is very good. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what your favorite recipe was, and if you're going to try any of them out, definitely let me know.